So I came across an account that looks like this, right? This guy pretty much had every character maxed out. Now tell me, in your opinion, what do you think? Do you think this guy plays the game at all, or is this just for show? Even when the guy plays the game, do you think whoever it is, he or she, do you think the person enjoys it? That is for you to make up your mind on. But one thing is for sure, even if you play the game for 10 years, you're not going to be able to get to this point if you're free to play. But let's get right into the video. Alright, so things finally got interesting in the secondary accounts, which means that this video is going to focus more on that, because it's going to be me stressing out and trying to defeat these bosses. If you've been playing this game for some time now, you will notice that things get tougher as you get from the tier 3 boss. Things get much tougher. And tier 3 boss Batwoman the Drowned is pretty interesting. I still don't understand the way her mechanic works, but all I just care about is just taking care of her and moving on. I think she does something where she alternates between giving you buffs and then making you weaker. When she gives you buff, she gets weaker. And when she makes you weak, she gets a damage buff. So you gotta watch out for that, I guess. But with this setup, you don't have to care about any of that, because once you have all 5 darkness stacks and you tag in Poison Ivy and stun her, that's damage. That's pretty much game over for her, you know? So my EPI in the normal accounts, in the new accounts, is able to perform this amount of damage because she's up to 7 stars. Like I said, I focused on building her up to 7 stars, and then the Amulets of Agility also gives her dot damage 100% more, because I got it to level 10. So over here we have a Chaos Tagging Grodd. Now Grodd characters are pretty annoying, you know, everybody knows this. From Silver Grodd to Legendary Grodd, all of them are just terrible. And then they made him a Chaos Tagging boss. I mean, at least he doesn't have the reflective shield, you know. And with Batwoman the Drowned, he is combo interruptible, which is pretty good too. So I took out all the gears on my John Stewart Green Lantern. Okay, yeah, the Chaos Tagging Grodd is in tier 4. You might have gotten to that point by now. If you haven't, then expect to fight him when you get to tier 4. Also, you know something I noticed? When you want the boss to, you know, like knock out one of your characters, they don't do that. They really don't. They take their time doing that. When you actually want them to, they don't. It's like the AI, if you're waiting for the AI to make a move, they wait for you to make a move as well. And you'll see that on display more often when playing the normal mode. Actually, the only character that I can say for sure, you know, that attacks you, and I kind of like that, right, is Raiden. When you're fighting Raiden in the arena seasons, I don't know if you've noticed that, he actually moves towards you to fight. He doesn't back away like most characters would do. Even when he backs away into a ranged attack to do damage to you. But normally he just walks towards you all the time. And I'm like, wow, is it because the AI knows that he does a lot of damage on his basics? Moving on from that. So we took care of Grodd. Now we are going to take care of Master Chief Catwoman. This is tier 4. Tier 4, okay, T4. Which means we might get a chance to fight Batman Who Laughs here. I already fought him in the main accounts, and that was pretty easy. It will be interesting to see how it goes when I get to fight him in the normal mode accounts. So how are you guys finding the solo raid so far? They switched things up a little bit in this one. That's something that I was waiting for. It's interesting, If it's easy, it's not fun. I always say that. I don't know why, some people think it's easy when it's fun. I mean, when it's fun, it's easy. It's actually the opposite. I've been having a lot of fun since the start of this solo raid. So normally, Bowman the Drown combo interrupts most characters. I guess Master Chief Catwoman is not one of them. And this is taking me a lot of time to do damage to her. Normally, I would be able to one-shot her. Okay, my Bowman the Drown is at 6 stars. But she's immune to crits and lethals, and I don't have the Dark Metal cards. That's why I also didn't go with Entangling Poison Ivy. Yeah, that's right. I switched to this setup because she's immune to crits and lethals, like some of the bosses here. It would be nice if we can get one more activation out of the way. But I don't think she's gonna let us do that. Oh, stop blocking like that. No, we will need one more pip to take care of her. No, man. Okay, that's fine. She was immune to crits and lethals, and I don't have the Dark Metal cards yet. On the secondary accounts, at least. Now, this is the strongest sub-boss in the tier 4. Enraged Bane, I guess. No, this is Silver Bane. Right? He has 56 mil health. Oh, by the way, Entangling Poison Ivy is in the challenge mode. Go get as many shots of this character as you can and level her up to 7 stars. And get her complete gear set if you don't. Because if you have Raven and you have Heartbreaker Harley Quinn unlocked, even if you don't have Heartbreaker Harley Quinn unlocked, watch what I'm about to do to this 56 mil health boss in normal mode with Entangling Poison Ivy. She has the Amulet of Agility on her for extra dot damage. That's the artifact that I have. Nothing too fancy. Okay, so I saved up enough power bars and now I stun him and watch what happens to this man's health. Already halfway. I think this is the boss that has the healing disabled. So yeah, he is. So I had to be careful not to get damaged because my Entangling Poison Ivy will not heal. So you saw the strategy that I used. I was really careful and cautious not to get too damaged while stacking the Raven buff, because when I know when I stun him, yeah, his health is just gonna melt away. Okay, now over here we have this Silver Banshee that stuns you on tagging. That's pretty annoying. In the normal mode, yeah, because my Heartbreaker Harley Quinn is only at 3 stars. So I can't reflect stuns as much as I would in my main account. So that means she's gonna be able to stun me sometimes. I hope not as often, because that would be hell of an annoying experience. Yo, can you use your special so I can tag in Raven? Are you kidding me? You guys might have to rewind that, like roll it back and see what she was basically doing. Just rewind and take a look. I'm waiting for her to use her special and she's just standing around. Of course she disables my special 3. Of course she disables my special 3 and then stuns my Raven and then disables her special 1. Wait a minute. You know what I just noticed? Some of these bosses you actually play, they set the terms for the fight, and this is one of those boss. I'm not playing, she's the one playing me, not me playing her. Because why would you you know that I'm going to use special 1 on Raven, right? And then you disable it. And you know I'm going to pop a special 3 with Entangling Poison Ivy. And then you disable that. Why did... Okay, now we just lost Darkness. Oh, this is going bad. This is going horribly wrong. My Raven already resurrected, right? Now I gotta watch out. Okay, 3 stacks is enough. Come on, and then she stuns Entangling Poison Ivy. And then tags in Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and kills her. Now I don't get maximum damage when I do stun her. Silver Banshee. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this? Oh man, she blocked that special. Come on, you know what? Whatever damage we're able to pull off, we'll just pick up the paces from there. I was trying to be a gentleman and just, enjoy the fight, but come on. And then she backs away and I couldn't even stun her. That's great. And now she disables my special 3 so I can't stun her. Why do you only disable my special 3s? This was a miserable experience. I'm pretty sure you guys will have that as well. Now what just happened is I actually cleared Master Chief Catwoman off screen. First, let's see the rewards we get. Blade Master Robin and the garbage can artifacts of agility. Azure rubbish artifacts. Now, I was gonna showcase me defeating Silver Banshee with the second pip in the most satisfying way possible, right? But I forgot to hit record and you guys missed it. It was really epic. It was epic. It was perfect gameplay and you guys missed it. Alright, so over here we're in the main account and my favorite artifact so far, the Trinity Rings. I slapped it on Raiden, level 4 Trinity Rings. Because I'm trying to see how I can use Raiden and make him really, really OP without Scorpion. Right? But we're not going to be able to see that because this boss is going to die before we even, get to what I'm trying to attempt here. So she's in the corner and she's taking constant hazard dot damage. Not as much as I would like her to be taking, but the boss didn't have a lot of health, so obviously she gave away before we even got to do anything, which means I will try it later on a higher boss with a higher health. So over here, tier 1 boss, you already know. Last Laughter Joker, King of Atlantis, Aquaman, Raven with Dr. Fate. Passive stats on Dr. Fate and Raven. And I have the Twin Blade on King. Now, an interesting thing that you might want to keep at the back of your mind is Twin Blade breaks Last Laughter Joker. Wait, did he just jump over the third special? That is wild, man. That is wild how the AI can pull off certain movements that is just not supposed to be possible. But like I was saying, King of Atlantis Aquaman with the Twin Blade, actually any character with the Twin Blade, breaks Last Laugh Joker's shield. Think about that for a sec. Next time you fight Last Laugh the Joker, you might want to go with a team that uses the Twin Blade. It will make your life a lot easier. Now I don't have to worry about the shield coming out because I can just break it when it does come out. Okay, he came out at the wrong time, so that third special didn't work. Done and dusted. Over to the next one. Reverse Flash versus Blue Beetle. You already know, I already used my Justice League Flash, so Multiverse the Flash is taking his place in this team. Which means not too much fast attack hits. I should be getting +1 fast attack hits, but rather I'm getting 25% crit damage. It should still get the job done, but my Kamidogo Dagger Reverse Flash is a lot weaker without Justice League the Flash. Multiverse the Flash still does something, but not as much as Justice League the Flash. I mean, all three of them put together is insane. But I need my Green Lantern shield. So I have a Reverse Flash maxed out, everything maxed out, 14 stars, everything maxed out. With the Kamidogo Dagger at level 5, I think. And then the passive stats, Trinity Rings and Sharp Sight on Multiverse the Flash and Green Lantern. Now, I think even though my Reverse Flash with the Kamidogo Dagger will not be able to pull off 2 billion damage, he should be able to pull off half of that. If I'm playing in the heroic mode level 7, he should be able to pull off half of that, which is okay for me. All right, not every character is going to be able to one shot, and that's fine. Okay, so I cleared one boss off screen with I don't know. Oh, it was Beast Boy. Yeah, I used Beast Boy to clear one boss off screen. It was boss Sub-Zero with the Chaos tagging. Took care of that. Over here, Batwoman the Drowned is gonna take care of Grid. You guys can notice that I'm speed running some of the fights in the main accounts because, come on, of course I'm gonna kill them. Now the main focus of today is gonna be my Collector of Worlds Superman with the Twin Blade versus Dark Supergirl. Now I have Grodd here for faster power generation, which is not really important, but I didn't have any other character. I already used my classic Wonder Woman. Now trust me, if it was classic Wonder Woman here instead of Grodd, this is gonna be enough damage, with my Collector. Now my Collector is at 6 stars, okay? My Killer Frost is only at 3 stars, which means I don't, whatever I'm getting from her is a lot less. My Collector 6 stars is okay, but still not enough, okay? Still not enough to one-shot bosses. And it's even worse having Grodd in there as a support character. Now thinking about it, I think I should have gone with Brainiac instead. God damn it. I should have gone with Brainiac. Classic Wonder Woman or Justice League the Flash would have guaranteed that I kill this boss. But I already used them. And the best that I could think of was going with Batman Ninja Grodd. Come on. I mean, the faster power generation is okay, but Killer Frost already does that for me. So yeah, Twin Blade, Collector of Worlds Superman. Let's see how it goes.
Justice requires this is for your own good.
1.5 mil on that third special is not bad.
This is for your own good.
I'm still a little disappointed by the values that I'm seeing from the Twin Blade. Disappointing numbers. Pretty disappointing numbers. Now thinking about it, the Twin Blade does not work with Collector of Worlds Superman. Not with this setup. If it was Crown of Kahndaq, yeah, I'll try that next time. crown on collector, and then support character, classic Wonder Woman. And let's see how that goes. But this was me trying to find the best setup for Collector of War Superman. Oh, we just messed up.
Justice requires order.
I think one of you guys mentioned in the comments that I'm trying to make Collector of Superman work. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to make every single character work. Every character that I like to play with, I try to make them work. Because that's what the game should be about. Because trust me, it gets repetitive. You might, some of you guys might not notice now, but eventually you will. It gets repetitive, and when it gets repetitive, it gets boring. It's like new solo raid, the same characters. You get bored, my dudes. You get bored. Over here, we unfortunately had to fight Enchantress, which we took care of her with Entangling Poison Ivy and Girl of Steel Supergirl with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. And that's about it for the video. Let's see the rewards before we log off. Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. I'm actually surprised by this drop. I haven't dropped Warrior Queen Wonder Woman in a long time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If I've earned your subscription, drop a sub, alright?